aren't you pretty? What are you supposed to be, a Polish princess?
No, I'm supposed to be Italian.
Oh, scusatemi, ma sure, you're Italian for sure. That's nice. Tu sei bella signorina.
What does that mean?
Huh. Some Italian you are. You don't even know what that means. That means you're a very beautiful little lady. See, as a matter of fact, I have a song by that very same title, and it fits you just like a glove. Now, if you can imagine a big orchestra with lots of violins and mandolins. Now, listen to this. Tu sei bella, signorina. You're the flower of Napoli. Tu sei bella, signorina. I wish I could tell you what you mean to me. Strolling down the Via Roma, proud as a princess of yore. Tu sei bella, signorina, you're the one I've been waiting for. Tu sei bella, signorina. You're the one I've been waiting for. How about that? Now, you better run along, sweetheart, before you wrinkle your nice, pretty dress.
Okay, and thank you for the song, Daddy. It was beautiful.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh.
Is this the Williams Pizza Parlor?
Look, Mr. Heckendorn, there's nothing in the least that says I cannot sing in the afternoon. It is only 4 o'clock. So what have you come to complain about?
Well, I did not come to complain about your singing.
Oh, thank you.
Which shows extraordinary tolerance on my part. I came to complain about where you park your car.
I parked my car in your garage.
Hello, Mr. Heckendorn.
Mrs. Williams. Mr. Williams, you have parked your car in stall 24. Now, according to the terms of the lease, you were assigned stall 23, not 24. Now, if you have trouble counting, maybe we can do it with colors.
Mr. Heckendorn, I'm afraid that this is my fault. I parked the car there. You see, I came home and I was in a hurry and
Sweetheart,
I'm just so sorry
you
that
do not have to apologize. So you parked in 24 instead of 23. What's the big deal?
The big deal, Mr. Williams, is a matter of discipline. As commanding officer of this building, I must insist on strict adherence to regulations.
Look, old blood and guts. You're not a major in the Army anymore, and the war is long over.
Don't try to sidestep the issue with your civilian propaganda.
Oh.
If all the tenants parked wherever they wanted, willy-nilly, there would be chaos in the motor pool.
Motor pool?
Oh, Danny, please, don't make a big thing of it. It's no trouble at all. I'll move it right now, Major.
Honey, look, you really...
Hello, Dad.
Hi, son.
Hello, Mr. Heckendorn.
Oh, you're right. What kind of a way is that to wear a uniform? Why, your kerchief is askew, your hat's on crooked, your pockets are unbuttoned, your pants aren't pressed, your socks are... Soldier, you are a mess.
Look, Heckendorn, give him a chance. At least let him get drafted first, huh?
It's never too soon to learn. A smart scout makes a smart soldier.
Well, the way things are going, I'm not going to be any kind of a scout much longer.
Why, what's the matter?
It's Mr. Stillwell, our Scoutmaster. He's moving to New Rochelle. Without a leader, we'll have to disband the troop.
What's the big problem? Get another leader.
Where?
Where? Where do you get the leaders? Where'd you get Stillwell from?
He was one of the fathers.
So, there's a lot of boys in the troop. They all got fathers. Get another father.
Golly gee! That's a great idea.
Of course.
That's a wonderful idea, Father.
Sure. What did you call me?
Father?
Well, you're not going to get away with it. You're not roping me into this. I am not going to be your scoutmaster, so forget about it.
Daddy, it was your idea. You said yourself we should get one of the fathers, and you're one.
Yeah, I know I said that, but I'm not the right one. I'm not the right one.
Yes, you are. All the fellas agree you'd be just perfect.
I thought you just said it was my idea. All the fellas, you mean you've talked it over with them already?
Well, I just happened to mention it.
I'll
And
bet.
they all said you'd be just right for the job. You're a
Yeah.
good Joe, you're
Yeah.
a leader,
Yeah.
you're an athlete.
And a pigeon.
And a pigeon.
All
I mean,
Oh, you're right. I am a pigeon. I am a pigeon. Anytime you're going to have done anything done at school, no matter what it is, you raise your hand. I get roped into it. The PTA shows. Get a manager for the Little League baseball team. Get somebody to put on a drive to get new uniforms for the basketball team. It's always me. Every time they want something done at school, you got to raise your hand and sing the same song. Oh, have no fear. My father dear will volunteer. From now on, you can sing I Ain't Got Nobody, because I'm busy. Now, don't bother me anymore.
you're right, Daddy. It's unfair to ask you again. You've done too much for us already.
You bet I have.
Well, don't worry about us.
I won't worry
If we can't
about
find a leader, we'll just have to break up the troop. We'll wander the streets, no aim in life, probably meeting up with the wrong crowd, turning rotten, stealing hubcaps.
All right. Stop the selling because I'm not buying. And I'd like to catch you just looking at a hubcap, much less stealing it. Now, I have no time to be your scoutmaster. Major, I trust everything will be okay in the motor pool. Excuse me.
Daddy, please!
Russell, I will not be your scoutmaster. Nobody's going to get me to wear pants like those, I'm telling you right now. Not with my knees.
My knees are adorable.
You wouldn't volunteer to be our scoutmaster. Now we're stuck with Mr. Heckendorn.
You mean old blood and guts volunteered?
That's right. He wants to whip our troop into shape.
Man, he's the guy that can do it, too.
You bet.
Well, don't worry about it, Russ. Maybe if you're lucky, he'll change his mind.
I'm not lucky. He already said he's going to rendezvous with the district leader at 0900 tomorrow morning. Wait till the troop finds out I've stuck him with Mr. Heckendorn, and they'll kill me.
Oh, now, come on, Russell. I'm sure they'll understand when you explain it to them.
They'll never believe me. Daddy, won't you reconsider and be our scoutmaster?
Oh, son, don't you know I'd like to do it, but I'm so busy and Oh, Heckendorn. Oh, look, why don't you go and get out of your uniform now, huh?
I think I'll leave it on.
Hmm?
That way I'll be entitled to a military funeral.
Major Heckendorn has already offered his services.
Yes, you're too late. I've already volunteered.
Oh, come on, Heckendorn. You know I'm better qualified for this job than you are.
Oh, and what leads you to that conclusion?
I'm a father.
Big deal. Just because you're a father doesn't necessarily mean that you do a good job.
I think it does.
Ha! I once had a beagle hound that fathered 8 pups, but he never retrieved a single duck.
Are you calling me a beagle hound?
Well, you sure have the nose for it.
That's not exactly a perforated wart you got stuck in the middle of your face, you know.
Never mind about my face.
Yeah, well,
Gentlemen, please. This is a very worthy cause. Now, let's not squabble about it. Mr. Williams, being a father is not essential to a scoutmaster, and in view of Major Heckendorn's qualifications...
What do you mean, his qualifications? What about my qualifications?
Oh, were you a scoutmaster, too?
Well, no.
But you were a Boy Scout.
Well, no.
A Cub?
His daughter is a brown name?
Let me see. Troop 44 has 2 patrols, the Eagle and the Wolf. May I suggest that each of you gentlemen take over one of these patrols for a period of, say, 2 weeks? At the end of that time, we'll know which of you gets on best with the boys and would naturally be the leader.
You mean we have to audition for the job?
Well, doesn't that seem fair?
It seems eminently fair. I accept the challenge. 2 weeks of clean, hard competition. Scouting at its finest. And in the end, the better man will win. And you can go back to your saloon.
Mr. Hagedorn, Mr. Hagedorn, how much farther do we have to go?
Just round the bend.
Yeah, we're tired.
No time to rest now. We only have 200 yards to go. And we will have made it in less than 2 hours. A new record. And we've left the Wolf Patrol far behind. You are to be proud.
You mean pooped?
You're not tired, are you, McElhaney?
No, sir.
There.
But I am pooped.
Well, naturally, this has been a hard hike, but we've only a short way to go to our destination. And when the Wolf Patrol comes straggling in, we'll be merrily at play. Onward to victory over the Wolf Patrol.
What's up, Doc? What took you so long, Heckendarn?
We went on forced march, 50 paces running, 50 paces walking. How did you get here so soon?
Oh, we were lucky. We hitched a ride on a dairy truck.
You rode on a hike?
Well, the idea was to get here, wasn't it?
The idea of a hike is to hike.
Well, we hiked a little bit, didn't we, fellas?
Yeah, we sure did.
Well, there's no use wasting time talking. Now, boys, what we have... Oh, for heaven's sakes, get up on your feet. Rule 8, you're grumbling. Now, a woodsman's first duty is to set up a tent and protection against the elements. I don't suppose that occurred to you, Mr. Williams?
I suppose it did.
Uh-huh. You're prepared to erect a shelter for your troop?
I think so.
Well, in that case, would you like to enter a little contest to see which group erects their shelter first?
Would you like to take him on, fellas?
Yeah.
Okay, you got a contest going.
Good, good. We'll go on the count of 3.
Okay.
Stand by, men.
First one under shelter wins, right?
Yes, that's
okay,
right.
Fine.
Prepare canvas.
Prepare canvas.
Yeah. You won't have a dairy truck helping you out this time. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, fellas, now unroll that. Get the stakes out, and I'll get the poles, and you right up, and I get the leg. All right, now, Eagles, let's prepare to make our campfire. Mason, you gather some tinder. Wachowski and Williams, you get some kindling. Kelly and McElhaney, will you get some good-sized logs, please? Higgins, you clear a nice circle in the dirt there, and I'll show you how a woodsman goes about preparing to cook his noonday meal.
Okay, Moskowitz, you grab the roast beef sandwiches. Rogers and Cowan, you get the chicken. Bollidaire and Remini, you get the coleslaw, the olives, and the potato chips.
Mr. Williams,
Yes?
didn't you forget me?
No, I didn't forget you, O'Brien. You get the lox and cream cheese on bagel. And I got some nice soft drinks for you here, so grab those paper cups as soon as you're ready, and we'll fill up and have a nice lunch.
Where did all this come from?
Well, I had Lindy's fix it up for us.
You had the hike catered?
Just adhering to the Scout motto, be prepared.
But you're supposed to cook your food over an open fire.
Mr. Heckendorn, have you any idea what an open fire would do to lox and cream cheese on a bagel? Now, you Eagles, if you want to join in, we got plenty.
Eagles, men, Scouts, they're soldiers. We haven't cleared the, oh my goodness, oh, you are a sneak.
Hello, my pretty lady.
Hi, darling.
Hi, sweetheart. Lover, did Mr. Wills come by?
Mr. Wills?
Mr. Wills, he's the district scout leader. He said he'd drop off some scouting paraphernalia for me.
Oh, you mean to say you're the people's choice?
I are he.
Congratulations.
Thank you, my love. It was really a walkaway. It was unanimous. The kids, every one of those kids voted for me.
Oh, poor Mr. Heckendorn. He must be very disappointed.
Well, it's just as well. Believe me, darling, he doesn't know how to have fun with boys. And I just had to rescue those kids from him, that's all. Hello, babe.
Hi, Daddy.
By the way, I'm going to have to get somebody to substitute for me at the club over the weekend.
What for?
Well, the big annual Jamboree is coming up this coming weekend, and it's a camp out up in Big Pines. 2 days and 2 nights, everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Games, contests, be quite a thing.
You mean you're going to get someone to substitute for you at the club so you can go camping?
Well, honey, I'm the boys' leader. I got to go with them.
Well, how about that? You know, I think you're going to enjoy being a Scoutmaster.
You know, I think you're right. I'll get Joey Bishop or Jan Murray or Buddy Lester, one of the boys to fill in for me, huh? I'm sure they will.
Sure.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Williams, Mrs. Williams,
Heckendorn?
Heckendorn?
congratulations.
Oh, you heard, huh?
I called headquarters.
You're not sore.
We fought the battle. You won.
I mean, you're not bitter about it?
You're the victor. To the victor belong the spoils.
You really mean that?
The better man won.
You're willing to admit that?
Oh, for heaven's sake, do you want me to surrender on the foredeck of the USS Missouri?
No, but I'm just a little surprised to see you taking it so well, that's all.
Mr. Williams, when I first went into scouting, I promised to be square.
Oh, well, Hecky, you certainly fulfilled that promise. You are square.
Daddy,
Yes, darling.
maybe Mr. Heckendorn could be a leader for our brownie troop.
There's an opening?
I'm sorry, Mr. Heckendorn, but they only have women leaders in the Brownies. Come on, Linda, you run on upstairs. We're so sorry.
Just as well. Girls poop out on hikes anyway. Well, Mr. Williams, since you're going to be the Scoutmaster, do you mind if I offer you a few words of advice?
Well, certainly not. Why don't you sit down, Mr. Heckendorn?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Would you like a cup of coffee, Mr. Heckendorn?
No, thank you very
I'm so glad to see you taking it this way, Hecky, old boy. I mean, the better man won.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about the boys, as I say, and one or two in particular.
What about him?
Well, little Gordy Mason, for instance.
Yeah?
He's weaker than any of the other boys, and he's very well aware of it. And I thought that, well, if you could give him some special instruction in one certain thing, like archery or shooting a rifle or something in which he could excel, it would give him confidence. Do you understand?
I think I do.
And then there's little Ronnie O'Brien.
Ronnie, well, he was one of the boys that was on the hike with me. Right?
Yes. Well, as you know, he has a tendency to be terribly shy.
I didn't know that.
Well, it's probably because he doesn't have a father.
I didn't know that either.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about Ronnie, and I think the best thing for the boy would be to make sure that he is a part of everything that goes on. Include him in everything, including the criticism. He needs it. And in that way, you will, well, in a sense, be doing the things that a father would do, the father that he doesn't have.
I see.
Now, I hope you don't think I'm presuming to tell you how to run your troop. I mean, I hope you understand the spirit in which I'm making these suggestions.
Well, of course I do, Mr. Heckendorn.
Oh.
I understand fully.
Thank you. Well, there is just one more thing, then. Some of the boys have shown a marked interest in astronomy. And, well, I've kind of fixed up a sort of amateur observatory up on the roof. If you don't think it will be encroaching on your province, why, I'd kind of like to keep it going.
Well, you keep it going by all means.
These boys seem to mean a lot to you, Mr. Heckendorn. You've taken such a personal interest in each one.
Well, naturally, I'm interested in developing the character of the young Mrs. Williams. The child of today is the citizen of tomorrow. I know that if I had a son, I'd want him to know about a variety of things. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'd better be going.
You out.
Mr. Heckendorn. Look, why don't you, sort of take over the troupe with me? I mean, I'm such a busy fellow with the nightclubs and keep me up so late. I mean, I'd rather you took over the troupe altogether, but...
No.
Well, we could split it.
No, Mr. Williams, that would be against regulations. You were elected by the boys, and we must abide by their decision.
Now, look, Heckendorn...
No.
Now, these
what
boys
you say
mean
or
a
do,
lot
no,
to
you will not make me change my mind. I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Williams, I'm Mr. Wills.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Well, Major Heckendorn, I'm glad to find you here. I want to thank you for your wonderful cooperation and to tell you that I'm sorry that I couldn't make both of you leaders.
Well, that wouldn't be practical. A divided command is a weak command.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we were able to make the decision before the annual Jamboree.
The annual what?
The Jamboree, didn't the boys tell you?
You know, honey, that hike up at Big Pines next weekend with all the boys.
Next weekend? I got no time to go hiking next. I'm a busy man. I work in a nightclub.
Wait a minute, Mr. Williams. The boys are counting on you.
Well, well, all right. Have them come over to the nightclub and we can start out after the second show.
What time would that be?
Oh, about 2 a.m.
2 a.m. But you can't expect those boys to hang around a nightclub until that hour.
They can hang around with the musicians, talk to the chorus girls. Sure.
Chorus girls?
Sure, they talk. They'll have a nice time there. Hang around the dressing room, play a little gin rummy, be a little something different for them.
Oh, it'll certainly be different.
I got a lot of good ideas on scouting, some new ideas that I'd like to introduce.
Such as?
Well, I mean, these boys are city boys. What's the matter with the city? Why do you always knock on the city, taking the boys out into the country? There are a lot of things they can do right here in the city.
What like, for example?
I got a friend on 8th Avenue who's got a pool room.
Pool room?
Sure. Get him a rate, 5 cents a cue. You leave it to me,
Mr. Williams, regardless of what you say, these are city boys who need outdoor living. They need fresh air.
Fresh air, good. I'll get him a box at the racetrack.
Mr. Williams, I get the feeling that you're much too busy for scouting, and I don't think it would be fair to impose on you. Excuse me. Major Heckendorn, could I persuade you to take over Troop 44?
Well,
You mean you choose him over me?
If your idea of entertaining the boys is to take them to the racetrack, I certainly would. Can we discuss this further in your apartment?
Indeed we can. Yes, indeed. Chorus girls, gin rummy, pool hall. That's no way to win merit badges. Thank you. You sneak.
Remember, Rusty, you keep nice and warm and stay very close to Mr. Heckendorn.
Mom, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not a kid anymore.
You'll never be too big for me to worry about.
Well, all set for the hike, son?
Just about.
Well, we're all set to go.
Oh, thank you.
We will. Thank you.
Well, what have you got there?
Lunch, of course.
You're carrying your lunch? What happened to the adventure of cooking over the open fire?
Have you any idea what an open fire does to lox and cream cheese on a bagel?